Who are you?
Who am I? I am Haley, an empath and a human being.
What's an empath?
Somebody who places themselves in other people's shoes often.
Why do you do that?
Maybe to try to understand where they're coming from, so that way I can help them in any way that I can.
You're from Kansas.
Yeah.
How was your childhood generally?
Generally, I think there were a balance of good and bad experiences, but in the early years, maybe a little more negative experiences than positive. There was a lot of violence in the home when I was younger, and I was taken out of the custody of my mother for those reasons, I guess.
Like put in
I was
foster
placed
or-
in, through foster care, but placed into the custody of my grandma and my grandpa.
What about school? How was that?
Elementary school was a struggle for me at first. I had to repeat kindergarten. I didn't learn to read on the same level of my peers, and it took a lot of help from my grandparents to get me at a decent level. Yeah. Actually, after I was placed into the custody of my grandparents, the next year I was at the top of my class. I went from the bottom of my class to the top within like a year.
Of kindergarten.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
But it does show how much love can really change things for a child, I guess.
Yeah. Middle school, high school,
Typical.
typical.
I think I had the typical middle school and high school experience.
Why do you get up in the morning?
It's a good question. To see people that I love and to see the sky and the sun.
Who do you consider successful?
I think that term is can be really a varying kind of term. It can depend on who you are. But for me, I guess successful is being around a lot of people that love you and loving a lot of people.
So, are you successful?
Yes.
So, like, money,
No.
like, what do you think about
Some of them
standard
don't have
living?
money. Of these people that I'm thinking of don't have a lot of money.
Do you like money?
I don't like the concept of money, generally, but I need it. I feel like. I
Yeah.
feel as if I need it. So yes, in some ways, I guess I want it. Yeah. I don't know if I like it.
Is there such a thing as a classy penis tattoo? And that's a tattoo on a penis, not tattoos of penises.
Thanks for clarifying. Yes.
You're like the first person who's said yes.
I guess I'm trying to be optimistic.
You just graduated, right?
Mhm.
And you just got a job.
I did. I got a job for the Boys and Girls Club at Bluemont Elementary. So I'll be coordinating the Boys and Girls Club program for the elementary school, I guess.
Is that like what you went to school for?
So I did learn like a little bit about development and early childhood, but it's not what I'm going to grad school for.
What are you going to grad school for?
Social work. I'm only going to work at this job for 6 months, and then I'll quit it and then start grad school after that.
Not necessarily K-State for grad school.
Not going to be K-State.
Not going to be.
Yeah.
Where do you have in mind?
So far, I've applied to KU and Denver. And I'm thinking of applying to some Texas schools, but I don't know.
Overall, do you like our society?
I think that I have a balance of dislike and liking for our society. And I think I kind of need that balance as a social worker because I have to be realistic of the problems that exist, but also optimistic that they can change.
Do you meditate?
Not regularly, but I'm trying to. I wish to do it daily and make excuses recently not to.
Any specific kind of meditation?
Loving kindness is my go-to right now. It's wishing well for different people in my life, basically, kind of. It's kind of like prayer if you think about it.
Are you religious?
I mean, I guess I'm spiritual in the sense that, like, I do meditate, but I don't follow any specific religion. What religion are you? Are you a religion, I guess?
I was raised Catholic, but now nothing, I guess.
Nothing, I guess.
I think everybody, or pretty much everybody, is spiritual, so I guess I'm spiritual.
Oh, good.
Think he's good?
I think he'll be okay up there. He's pretty pissed. He's definitely a brave kitty. Alright, I've resorted to holding the cat. This won't last long.
What's your most recent purchase of under $100 that changed your life for the better?
Oh. That's a tough question. Oko. Oh, he was 100.
Close.
Close.
What do people never ask you that you wished they did?
How are you really doing? I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Why?
I think that sometimes I feel like the pressure, like many people feel in society, to answer that I'm good to people, even when I'm not good. Yeah.
Anxiety or depression
Both.
currently?
More anxiety currently. Not so depressed.
Do you take medication?
Yes. I always forget to take it though.
Is it like
Which is not good.
once a day thing?
Yeah. But I somehow still forget.
What makes you anxious?
What makes me anxious? Being late. Losing people. I don't know. Failing in my eyes, I guess. What failure is.
What is failure?
Just like not having anyone there for me, or I don't know. Or not being there for anyone. Just not having connection.
You've never had that, have you?
I mean, I don't think I've ever had it, but I think that I've thought that I had it. My perception was that I was alone, but I may not have been alone.
Your depression, Was there a specific time in your life that was more prevalent?
Kind of on and off, mostly starting in middle school, on and off throughout after that.
When were you first diagnosed?
Probably in college, freshman year, when I used the resources on campus.
Did you want to get treatment before that?
Probably, yeah.
And what stopped that from happening?
Maybe no easy access, I guess, like being in a small town.
Yeah.
And like my grandparents like being really busy and not being able, or like just not knowing how to help and stuff.
What's your impression of me?
Really cool, chill, artistic dude, based on your place and interview.
Yeah. Do you want to get married?
I'm gonna go with no for now. Probably not.
Like as of now, you don't think you
Now
ever
or
want to get
possibly
married?
ever. As of now, I don't know if that's ever in the book for me.
Why is that?
I just don't know if it's right for me, if that makes sense.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, maybe one day I'll like want that, like a life partner, but right now I feel like I'm changing so much that I don't know, people like kind of grow apart and I just don't see anything as like permanent.
Do you want kids?
I kind of do want kids though, so that is the catch-22.
You just broke up.
I did.
Why?
Not sure if being in a committed long-term relationship is for me, especially in this time of my life. Yeah.
How long were you guys dating?
It would have been 2 years next month.
What kind of relationships do you want? Like, are you saying you don't want a monogamous relationship, but you want relationships?
I don't know. At this point, I just want to stay single, and just not date or commit myself to anyone. I've never really been single, so.
Are you a love addict?
Yes. I'm a serial romantic.
Why do I find it hard to connect with people, especially women?
Fear. Just fear. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, maybe. I don't know, because I don't know you enough to say. But I think fear is the root of a lot of the things that we don't understand and things that we do.
What would you like to change about yourself?
I would like to learn to accept myself more, accept my flaws more.
You don't?
Not always, no.
If you weren't human, what would you want to be?
An alien. Or a dolphin, I guess a dolphin. I'd want to swim around. What's up?
Do you think you're attractive?
Sometimes. Do you think you're attractive?
Moderately. There's supposed to be follow-ups in 5 years.
Cool.
So
I'm down with that.
Where do you think you'll be in? What do you think your life will be like in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'll be. Ooh, let me think. I'll be done with grad school, and I'll be working as a social worker somewhere. Maybe in child welfare or adoption services. Maybe I'll be living outside of the country. But I don't know.
Where do you want to live outside of the country?
Somewhere in South America, maybe? Or Spain.
You're fluent in Spanish?
Conversational. Not confident enough to go with fluent.
Yeah. What would you do there?
Yeah, that's the thing, I don't know. Maybe if I could, ideally, I would be doing something within adoption services. Maybe I'd just do anything just to live there. Do you think animals can see spirits?
No.
Okay. I think they see the same dimensions we do. Maybe? Do they? I don't know.
Do we see more than one dimension?
2, 3, and I don't know.
I think I only see one.
I think I see 4. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Bye, YouTube.